We'll get rolling here in a sec. Going to talk about recapitalization. If you don't know what that is, this will be an important video for you. And if you do know what it is, I'm going to tell you how to take advantage of it. Grab some water and we'll get rolling. Now, of course, they start to do some construction as soon as I decide to do a video. Let me know how bad, if that's like super annoying with the background construction noise. Also, just say hello as you pop in. Like the video as you pop in. We like to do greetings here. You know, my audience isn't the type to be in the background. I like to say hi when we enter. All right, so let's talk capitalization and recapitalization. What's up, Pirate School? Says R. We can hear you fine. Awesome. I'll jump in. What's up? OF says hello, Ace. I'll pop these up and then we'll get rolling. All right. So one of the important aspects, especially if you're going to build a portfolio of businesses, is you've got to have capital. So one of the things that a lot of people struggle with is getting their first deal done. So you put together the money or whatever financing that you're going to get access to, and you get into a business. A great idea is to buy a business for the purpose of getting access to more financing if you're in a position where you don't have a lot of finance, especially if you're in a position where you're having to do kind of a no money down deal. One of the mistakes that people make is not understanding commercial financing and business financing enough to pick the business that's going to get them access to more financing. It's one of the reasons that I like franchises. It's one of the reasons that I buy certain types of businesses. It's the domino effect. Most people, you buy a business, that's your business. I'm a big fan of building portfolio. If you're in a fund, obviously that is a portfolio. So the goal should be that you want to not just buy a business and hope to grow that business organically. It should be you want to buy a business so you can leverage it and buy more businesses, because that's the quickest path to growth. A lot of people make the mistake of going from being a deal maker, going from being a private equity investor into being an entrepreneur. And an entrepreneur is just a lower leverage way to be in business. Just being a business owner is a much lower leverage form of running a business. If you're coming at it from the perspective of a private equity investor, your goal is to increase the income as quickly as possible. So that means get into one deal, you've increased your income from zero to whatever that is. So that's an infinite return. After that first deal, instead of hunkering down and trying to figure out, okay, how do I now become this entrepreneur? It's smarter to just go and double the income again. And after that, double the income again. But the question is, how do you do that? And that's one of the mistakes. That's one of the gaps in knowledge, and one of the mistakes that a lot of people make is they don't think ahead. They don't they're kind of playing chess they're playing checkers instead of chess, and thinking 4 moves ahead of, all right, once I buy this business, what's my next step to get the next deal? And the smartest thing you can do is you have that as a part of your due diligence and a part of your filters in the deals that you're closing. So really excited. You should follow my Instagram. I'm going to start posting. I was talking to our team yesterday and just over the last few days. And as we launched Good Merger, we just had our first call with that team, and we're doing a lot more financings. And, we've had a couple that closed this last week. And so I'm going to be putting those tombstones up on some of the deal, basically that's what they call the kind of breakdown of the financings that you've provided. But I'm going to be posting some of those on Instagram, just sharing some of the deals that we've closed. We've closed, I think we are pretty close to, over the last 3 years, 100 million since we started focus on that. So about 100 million in financing, commercial financing, that has been basically financed through our business, but I don't really talk about it a lot. But one of the things that we really like to do with the deal makers, members, and even other people that are going out and buying businesses is helping them to recapitalize. So that's the missing point for people to be able to buy one business and then go straight to the next deal. If you're in a business, you've got that capital allocated, and now you're ready to go to the next deal, the easiest way to do that is to get financing on the business that you've got right now. So if you've got access to capital in that business, now that puts money in your bank and you're ready to go and buy the next business. There's a lot of ways to do that, but it usually doesn't happen haphazardly. It doesn't happen that, oh, I bought this business, now I'm just going to go out and go get some financing. It usually happens as a part of your due diligence. You have planned out, this is how I'm going to get access to financing. Now, can it happen without that planning? Yes. We're doing a deal right now on a franchise business where we're helping them get access to a bunch more financing. They've got 6 locations. We're going in, we're providing them financing on those 6. And now they're going to be able to go out and do a lot more. So it can happen without the planning, but it's a lot better if you plan it out ahead of time. So if you're somebody that's either in a business or looking at a business and you're trying to plan that out, we're happy to try to help and see, all right, once you buy this business, where are all the places that you can recapitalize? Where are all the places that you can access funding to put more money in your bank? And the reason we've gotten so aggressive with this, and it just wasn't a big part of our business before, is everything's so cheap. Like it's just never gonna happen probably in our lifetime where there's gonna be so much money available and it's gonna be available so cheap. It's just absolutely outrageous. So that's something to be thinking about. Reach out to us, financierbank.com. Fiji Fiji is how we finance the franchise deal. So we've got just a lot of different options. So reach out if that's something that you are interested in. I wanted to bring that to y'all's attention because I realized when I was having a conversation actually with somebody who's in deal makers, and I just realized that a lot of people aren't thinking that way, and just obviously in deal makers we go through a lot of these different strategies, but just switching your thinking. Even if you're in a business right now, you should, especially right now, be thinking about, how do I extract capital out of that business, pay a low rate, and then go and invest that into, whether it's another acquisition or maybe you really do have a opportunity in your business to get a higher rate of return. That arbitrage, like I said, will never be better than it is right now. All right, let's take a look at a couple of comments. Thank y'all for popping in. Mr. Edwards says, greetings, Ace. Cool. Thanks for popping in. Lloyd, what's up? Back at it. Oh, that would be good for me to tell you what my Instagram is, wouldn't it? Person says, what's your Instagram? It's ace.chapman. So check out ace.chapman, and we'll be doing some of that there. Also, private.equity will probably post some of that info there. Lloyd says, this is exactly right. I want to keep this one short and sweet. It's starting with the end in mind. And, you're really planning with that exit strategy first. Easy Money Mellow, what's up, nephew? Popped in. All right. This is a short one, but an important one. Thank y'all for popping in.